Hello Pisces, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I will be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of March 2022. For the readings this month, I'm going to be using my brand new tie-dye tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then I will close out your reading, Pisces, with a Doreen Virtue Goddess Guidance Oracle card. I was feeling drawn to that deck for the Oracle cards for March. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. What else? I have opened back up private readings again because so many of you have been messaging me asking when was I going to be doing private readings. So if you are interested in that, the link will be in the description for that. But let's see. We've got cards already starting to come out for you, Pisces. Oops. Now, I am working from a different angle than I normally do. And I'm hoping that this is going to work. I might have to do a little bit of adjusting here because I'm seeing I may not have enough space. And I'm actually standing doing the readings for March. So that's going to be something new too. I just felt, I just felt really energized. And I wanted to stand instead of sit. So let's see. So this is definitely a work in progress. Like I said, I'm trying to make my readings better for all of you. So, I've been doing some things, changing things up. I do have some new equipment on the way, so that might make things better. But unfortunately, because of, the whole supply chain issue, it's taking longer for me to get some of the new technology things that I ordered actually now almost a month ago. And, it's obviously not the seller's fault, but things are just taking a lot longer than I had anticipated. But anyways, Pisces, let's go ahead and get into your reading. I'm sure that's that's what you really care about. And that is what I am here to give you. So Pisces, as we move into the month of March, like I said last month, I think in your reading, things definitely are going to start shifting and you're moving away from stuff. That's what I'm still picking up, that same energy. You're moving away from something. Now, for a lot of you, I do feel like this is going to be something work related. I feel like a lot of you are moving away from jobs, or you're distancing yourself from professional relationships that no longer serve you. Now we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords talks about speed. Then we also have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is a card of, things just really going your way. I think March is going to start off really strong for you because then I see the King of Pentacles next, which is the happy investment card. So things are not only moving quickly, but they're moving in a very positive and profitable direction for you. Here we have that Eight of Cups again. This is the card where I'm talking about. You're moving away from something. You're stepping away. You are no longer wasting time with things that just don't fit into your bigger picture, things that are just not in your plans, both now and in the future. Then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. That's a great card to see in the reverse because that's a card that talks about communication and, people finally kind of accepting that you're kind of doing your own thing, Pisces, that people understand, hey, this is, the road or the direction she's going or he's going, and I'm not going to debate about it. People just kind of are accepting that you are doing this for you and that you are not trying to get anyone's approval or anyone's permission. Finally, we do have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Now, it's interesting because you've got two speed cards here. Knight of Swords talks about things happening quickly. The Eight of Wands is also a timing card, but when it's in the reverse, it means that something will take longer than anticipated. It could be a missed deadline for some of you. It could also be that maybe a project or a plan, anything money related, could come in later than anticipated. That doesn't mean money's not coming in or the project is not moving forward. It just means that some things are probably going to move a lot slower than what you are expecting or what you are hoping for. Now, that's nothing to worry about, Pisces, because like I said, with all the other cards here, you've got some really good things happening. The energy is definitely moving in your favor. I'm really excited about this King of Pentacles because I have a feeling I'm picking up that there's going to be some good crypto news on the way once we hit the first week of March, if you are not a crypto investor. This is still good news as it relates to your investments once we move into March. So keep an eye on what your money is doing and how it's moving, because I think you're going to be very, very pleasantly surprised. All right, let's see what else shows up for the sign of Pisces as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of, March 2022. What do we need to know for the sign of Pisces? All right, Pisces. So you've got two of the planning cards here. I'm going to leave that there because it's a little bit more than I had anticipated, but it's okay. I'll work with it. So as we move into the second week of March, looks like you're going to be doing a lot of future planning here. Okay, so get ready for that because you may have some planning that has to be done now for the long term. Now, this could be retirement related for some of you. It could also be picking up maybe something geographical, not necessarily traveling, but like a physical move somewhere is what I'm seeing with these two cards here. Now, let's go ahead and start with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This is you working very independently. Maybe in the past you have always worked with other people, or you've always partnered, or you've always been kind of in a group setting. You're going to be working very independently by yourself once we move into March. Also, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Pay attention to your budget. You want to be very careful about spending and not overspending as we move into the month of March, okay? So don't, I'm getting the sense that you may feel comfortable maybe splurging or maybe buying more supplies or equipment for your business, but kind of reserve that urge to really kind of go all out and buy more than you need. I'm feeling that you need to just kind of really, slow down and pace yourself just a little bit. Now, we also have the Temperance card. That's a card of balance. I love to see that card because that means that things are definitely falling into place in a very holistic way. You're going to feel very confident and very comfortable with where you are as it relates to your money. You're going to have your bills paid. You're going to feel supported. You're also going to feel very good at the pace that your money is growing and that things are moving. I also feel like this means there's going to be some career advancement for some of you. Next, we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. I love that. That means that you have no anxiety and no anxiousness as it relates to your money. Again, that's a really powerful card because it means that you're not worried. It means that your energy is very solid, very stable. Again, that reiterates what we talked about here with the Temperance card. So, feel good, Pisces, about the way that your money is moving and the way that you are moving as it relates to the energy of your money. I feel like you're being very proactive and you're also really taking the time to decide what is going to work for you and what isn't. And again, we already talked about these planning cards. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of planning that has to happen in the month of March. Again, I'm picking up for a lot of you, there's going to be some type of a physical movement happening. It could be a relocation, or it could be just a change of environment in some way. All right. So, Pisces, let's see what else shows up for you. We've got some cards falling here. And let me see if I can get a little bit more of this. I think that will work. All right, Pisces, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of March 2022. What do we need to know for the sign of Pisces? So I'm already seeing, again, big changes happening. And again, Pisces, from the looks of what the cards are doing, you're going to be doing a lot of independent and solo work. And I think you probably won't be expecting that, just because maybe you had planned to partner with someone or something as it relates to your work, as it relates to your money, but I just don't see that happening. I really see you working independently or working by yourself. So let's go ahead and start with this Ace of Swords here. That's a great card because this means a breakthrough is happening. When it comes to your money, I think if there was a holdup, if there was a delay, and we did talk about that possibly happening here, I think that things are going to finally move and finally kind of unlock once we hit the second half of March. Next up, we got the Page of Swords. That's good news coming in about something being stopped or discontinued. I always feel like when I see this card, this is more money flowing to you in an unexpected way because you're not going to have to pay for something. It's like a bill gets released, or funds get released to you, or a bill gets stopped, or a subscription or something gets stopped. So again, that's really good news. Next, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a card of conservative and very cautious investing. Now, we also had the King of Pentacles earlier. Remember, he was the card that was giving off that crypto energy. And I do feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, she's also someone who moves very cautiously as it relates to her investments, and it definitely pays off. So again, only put your money with things that you are familiar with, Pisces, as it relates to investing. If you don't understand something, no matter what it is, do not invest in it, okay? Because you're going to win with the things that you know about and the things that you understand. Two of Cups in reverse, like I said, you're going to be working solo, working very independently. I already picked up on that here. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. That is financial assistance coming through for you. If you're waiting to hear back on a loan, or even hearing back on a job, or maybe a mentor or a coach shows up for you, that's definitely good news. And finally, we have the Four of Swords, where you're going to have to, once you make your plans, you're going to have to step back and reevaluate, because I have a feeling things are going to go through several versions, right? Several drafts. Maybe a couple of revisions. So when you're making these future plans here, understand that you're going to have to take a step back, examine everything that's going on, and then you will decide finally, ultimately, what's going to work for you. All right, Pisces. Let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of March 2022. What do we need to know for the sign of Pisces? Okay, so we got two cards here, which is all good. It's all good. All right, Pisces, as we close out March for you, your birthday month, this Queen and King here, this Queen of Swords, well, more so the King of Wands, I'm picking up that these are people. This is a woman here, and I'm not getting that she's friendly, but I'm getting the sense that she's useful. Pay attention to who shows up in your life towards the end of the month, Pisces, because this Queen of Swords is someone who is, it's like she's really snarky, but at the same time, she kind of helps you in a way that you probably did not expect or were not thinking that she would. But I'm getting the feeling like this is kind of a nasty woman, but she's not nasty in the sense towards you. That's kind of just her personality. That's just her characteristic. But she's a key in helping you kind of either solve a problem, move to a next level. She gives you a tip. She gives you some advice. And it's something that really can change the game for you. So pay attention to a woman who may seem kind of snippy, because I have a feeling she's going to be a blessing in some way. That's what I'm picking up with this here. Next, we got the King of Wands. This is someone that you know, a higher up. Could be a manager, could be a boss, could be a senior partner for some of you, but this is someone who is watching you, someone who really wants to connect with you, but they're not sure about how to approach you just yet. So someone's going to take an interest in you. Now, this could be romantic too. But for a lot of you, this is going to be something business related, where it's an older gentleman who definitely has some type of, you know, it's like he wants to make an offer, but he wants to make sure that you're going to be receptive. So again, pay attention to who shows up towards the end of the month. Next up, we have the Fool card in the reverse. This is you not moving in a new direction. You decide to stay with what's familiar. Now, the Fool card in the reverse is something interesting, especially when you're talking about starting a new business or starting a new job. You may not decide to take a big risk, and I think that's definitely going to pay off, because next we have the Ten of Pentacles, which means an unexpected payoff in some way. So, you know, you probably decide to stick to something that's very familiar and something that it's like you're just not willing to take a chance. But doing that really sets you up, because not only does it bring in a little bit more money, but it also makes you feel a little bit more secure in the direction that you're going. Next, we have the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is an insensitive card. And I don't know if that's an actual person, but I am picking up an insensitive energy. So if there is someone near you who appears to be insensitive or very, you know, dismissive of how you feel, I wouldn't take that personal. But sometimes, you know, people like that can be very distracting, especially when this is someone we're working with, or someone we're trying to partner with, or someone we're trying to, you know, have as a client or a customer, and we're really trying to kind of move forward and grow. So again, just pay attention to who shows up towards the end of the month. Finally, we have the Two of Swords. That's you making a decision. No more procrastinating, no more waiting. It's you making a decision and sticking with that decision, and being very, very confident that you made the right decision for you at this time as it relates to your money. So overall, Pisces, your month of March is very unique, in the sense that I have a feeling it's going to start off strong, and then things will kind of settle and fall into a rhythm once you move into the second half of the month. But your month of March is going to be great. I mean, I don't see anything here that you have to worry about. You're going to have some opportunities to invest, and you definitely have some people here who are going to help you, even though they may not come off at first like they will, but you have some valuable people here who will definitely help you get to your goals much quicker and in a much bigger way. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. And this is a deck by Doreen Virtue. Oh, and the card we got for you is Freya. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This says bold, definitely you, Pisces. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. Now that's funny that this card came up, because remember when I talked about this Fool card, that was the card of you not taking risks. You know, it's a card of you doing something that you feel much more secure about. So it'll be interesting to see how these go together. All right, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I'll check in with you again next month.